Finally, got with my guy, man. This is long overdue, man. Long overdue for Big Star and my guy Rip, man. So listen, we're gonna do something super different.
Okay.
My style is different. We're gonna do something totally different. I know you've had millions of interviews. We're gonna have some fun real quick because I want to see you smile.
Okay.
Reminisce real quick,
Yeah,
all right?
all right.
We're gonna play a quick game. It's called 10 Random Questions.
Okay.
I'm gonna just throw 10 things at you, do a little history, and just see what's on your mind real quick, all right?
Okay.
First, before that, just reintroduce yourself to the people, man, and the younger generation.
Rip Hamilton, Coatesville, Pennsylvania, played at UConn, played at Detroit. Just a guy that loves the game of basketball.
No doubt. All right, so 10 random questions. So first, throughout your entire history, high school, college, NBA, who's like the toughest person you think you had to guard?
Kobe Bryant, hands down.
Bean?
Oh, yeah, Kobe Bryant, hands down.
All right, a quick Bean story. Legend says that Keystone games up in Harrisburg in a little gym. You remember that?
Yeah, we had a lot of battles, a lot of tournaments. Actually, me and him played on the same team. That was the first time me and him met.
Exactly.
Through Sam Ryan.
Exactly.
Sam Ryan's OG, man. He kind of found both of us, kind of put us on the same team, and both of our careers went, it took off from there.
Gotcha. All right, I'm from Norristown, class of 95, Norristown Eagle. This is a personal question.
Okay.
It's a legendary, mythical story out there.
Okay.
That on Christmas, you went baseline.
Oh, yeah.
You dumped on my man Ty Crutchfield, and you said Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Him and Jimmy. My man
Him and Jimmy Lever.
Jimmy was the point guard.
So walk him through it real quick. Walk him through it.
Because, during that time, James Locke was my cousin.
Locke, listen, my bro.
Yeah,
That's my bro for life, man.
He ended up moving to Norristown.
Absolutely, and we took him in.
But during that time, they just thought that, hey, you know what, they was going to beat us and whatever. So we were built for war. I mean, our team was stacked.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, if I get an opportunity at the rim, I don't think nobody on that squad can beat me there. And I ended up getting there, and I ended up dunking, and I did tell them, Merry Christmas.
Hey, sidebar. Thanks for giving us James Locke, man.
Okay.
That was we welcomed him with open arms. That was our bro. That's my bro, man.
Yeah.
Heck of a ball. I could not have imagined you and him playing together at the Ville.
Yeah.
That would have been scary.
No, we've been playing
Locke
together. Yeah, we've been playing together since kids. And Locke was one of them dudes that some games I will win one-on-one, some games he'll win. Yeah. Like, he was super talented. He was probably one of the best talents in the neighborhood.
Absolutely.
That a lot of people don't know about.
Absolutely.
But Locke was a killer.
Absolutely. 90, you class of 96?
96.
All right, so 96, you got your Sony Walkman in the locker room. What was you listening to back then to get you hyped for the game?
Oh, man, DMX. DMX was always on
Get At Me, Dog, all that.
Replay.
Yeah.
Tupac.
Yeah.
Me Against the World.
Yeah.
That whole album was crazy. That got me through the whole high school. And All Eyes on Me.
No doubt.
So I was a big Tupac fan during that time.
No doubt. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food, Philly cheesesteaks.
Philly cheesesteak?
Yes.
How you order it? Same question.
Fried onions, extra ketchup, and a little bit of sweet peppers.
No doubt. In the league, how many years were you in the league?
14 years.
What's something that you'll never forget?
Winning the World Championship with Detroit. Being able to win it with them guys, we was locked in all year long. Beating Kobe, who beat me for a high school state championship. So it was like one of them things where it was like, no way in hell I was going to allow him to beat me again. But rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. He was one of the most fierce competitors that I played against.
Yeah. Rashid, something quick. Rashid memory. You played with Rashid. Something funny about Rashid.
Rashid was the most talented player I ever played with. I mean, by far. She was one of the most unselfish players that I played with. I remember when we first got she, and I threw the ball to him in the post, and she can score on anybody. And I cut off of him, he gave me a nice little layup to the basket, and he said, Rip, run it again. And I was like, really? Like, bro, you got Mark Manson on you, man. You can score anytime. But he was so selfless. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that about him. He's a guy that's very misunderstood, but if she's gonna rock with you, he's gonna rock with you.
Absolutely. One thing that, everything's about AAU now, but during your era, ABCD, Nike Camp, all that kind of stuff. You use the ABCD.
Yeah.
Quick memory. If somebody, a couple guys I was there, just something you remember from the camp era.
Yeah, I remember going into that camp and being unknown, right?
Yeah.
And that was the first time I played on that stage. I remember getting there and playing against some of the best kids in the world. That's the first time, I seen Tim Thomas, Jermaine O'Neal, Khalid El-Amin. And Khalid El-Amin, at the time, me and him was on the same team. A lot of people would just remember us playing at UConn together.
So y'all have history prior.
We played on the same ABCD team.
Wow.
And I remember at the end of the week, they called for the top, I think the top 10 kids going into their senior year. And they named the top underclassmen going to the 11th grade year. And Khalid was one of them. And I was like, you only in 11th grade? I thought he was a guy going to a senior year because he looked grown, his style of play and everything that. But that really surprised me how mature he was at a young age.
Absolutely. I'm trying to teach my son, who was watching some videos of you this week, so I was letting him know the little history of what you were doing and how important it was. And I was just explaining to the younger generation real quick, your style, running all the time, moving without the ball, all your energy, making the defender get tired. Explain that, man, and the importance of it.
Well, the one thing that I knew from going to the ABCD camp, there was a lot of talent there. Everybody can dunk, everybody can shoot 2 feet behind the three-point line. And I said, dang, if this is the top kids in the country, I got to do something different than what everybody else is doing.
Absolutely.
I couldn't jump as high as them, and I couldn't shoot as far as them. So that's when I really studied the medium range shot. And I added that to my game, learning how to move without the ball. And it ended up working for me because a lot of people didn't want to do it because it wasn't sexy. But I ended up being one of the best that ever do it. And
mid-range legend.
People know me for that. So I always tell kids, make the game easy. Move without the ball. Watch the Golden State Warriors. The reason why they won, because most guys can play off the ball.
No doubt. Last question. NBA draft was yesterday. Give the younger generation, a lot of the guys that just got selected, whether it's, lottery or later on down the line with a two-way, just different types of deals. Give them some advice, man, on what they need to do to stay there and day to day.
Well, a lot of times when guys get there, and the one way they make the biggest mistake is they always say, they get there and they say, oh, I'm here. And then they tend to relax. They take their foot off the gas. And I always tell guys, hey, you know what? Lock in for the next 15 years. Sacrifice. Don't get caught up in the women. Don't get caught up in hanging out at the club. Don't get caught up in drinking alcohol and hanging out with your friends. Lock in for 15 years, man. Because basketball can take you all over the world. And I've seen guys get into the league and play 2-3 years, and next thing you know, they're nowhere to be found. So I always say lock in, sacrifice, do what you got to do, take care of your body, eat right, understand the science of the game.
Absolutely.
It's more than just a game of basketball.
Absolutely. I just thought of a bonus question while we're here. The people want to know, will you ever grow the braids back? Are the braids coming back, Rick?
Oh, it's braids.
Are the cornrows coming back?
You know what? Look at my hair right now. I've been trying. I've been seeing all these little hair wigs and stuff like that. I've been thinking about, I'm a hair hater now. Anybody that got hair, I hate because
you used to be rocking the cornrows,
all my hair, man.
No
if I could grow it back, I would do it in a heartbeat.
No doubt. Well, hey, this is Big Star, man.
Yes, sir.
Legends Week podcast is paying homage to previous generations, educating the younger generation on guys like yourself, man. So thank you for your time. I appreciate it, man.
Got you. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Bing bong. Raw Sports. He been down with me since the Fight Club. He was taking trips from Philly to New York before the MySpace, before the YouTube, before the Facebook, before the Instagram, before all of that. He was outside. Bing bong.